So as promised, it's story time, right? So get in close. We're going to talk about the time I got clowned on in public, as promised. So I was at a bar, a rooftop that we frequent in Detroit, me and my husband, my friends. So we were up there and, oh, I'm using this little pink filter, y'all, because I'm giving myself some color because it's winter. Don't judge me. So we up here, and I just went to promote. I had made a new jacket or whatever, so I went to promote No More Real brand. Follow me there. Me and my husband got up there, so we saw a couple of people that we know from our neighborhood. Two of them happen to be some ladies I grew up with. So I am very fond of them still. So, of course, I was going to speak, but not before I went to the bar. So we go to the bar, whatever, and my husband's like, did you see such and such, so-and-so? I'm like, yeah. And I also saw their sister. So it's no beef. I can honestly say she don't get along with me for one reason or another. So this used to be my best friend, y'all. My best friend in the world. I'm talking about before I was born. She knew my mama, my family, all that. So when I was born, it was like, natural. She's a few years older than me. We stopped talking over 10 years ago. And we stopped talking from my understanding. Basically, long story short, because I got married and moved on. She'll probably tell you several different things. At one point, it was because of an incident that happened where I was disrespectful with her aunt over something that happened with my sister, which I apologize to her aunt because we're like family. I mean, when it comes to my brothers or sisters, all bets are usually off, and that's law. So I had to be a woman and apologize. But anyway, for that, and then just over the years, every time I would see her, she would either be giving me a half-ass hug with a dry face, hey, or won't speak, won't say nothing at all. And she definitely wasn't speaking to my husband. So I've been with my husband a total of 24 years. Today is our 11th anniversary. So we've been happily married for that long. I'm not saying that we don't argue, but we don't argue like other people argue. Our arguments are small and dumb because we're still deeply in love after 24 years. So I can't help how we react to each other. We have a best friend type of relationship. We like bosom buddies. We get along. It's just what it is. It ain't fake. It's natural. It's just always been that way since I met him when I was 19 years old. So when I met him, naturally our friendship like dwindled down. And I don't mean like in a bad way. I mean that I was growing up. I was starting to have kids, all that stuff. So the crazy part that's going to get y'all is she knew my husband before I did. No, they had no relationship or nothing like that, but they were always cool. So where does it come in that when I get with him, now he's a problem? So recently, last year, she was talking to my sister about me. Red flag. She was talking to my sister about me, and my sister was telling me, I did not ask, that she was saying that my husband, she feels like my husband is the problem, and she doesn't like my husband, and she feels like I deserve better. Pause. So I don't have any comment on her over 20-year relationship. No, she's not married. I don't ask any questions about it. I don't have any input, but the streets say your life is in shambles. So why would you even be concerned with anybody else's anything when you should be working on your own stuff? That's the way I was taught. So anyway, back to the rooftop. So I look across and I'm like, she's here too. I'm at the bar. He's like, so do you want to go speak to the other ladies? I'm like, of course. I'm not going to not speak to them because of her or whatever issues and grievances she has with me and you. So